Have you ever wondered why, even though when you run for a long time, you get sore in your legs, you don't build as much muscle? So the soreness where we feel is usually what we call DOMS. So you feel it about 12 to 48 hours after your trainings, right? And then you feel it in after, like, for example, a marathon, you feel like your legs are fried, and then you also feel it during strength training. So the question is, hey, even though I feel soreness in both workouts, how come my strength training builds more muscle than running? Right? So let's understand what the soreness do first, right? So soreness is basically your tiny micro tears like after the workout that happens, okay? Your inflammation and nerve receptors being triggered. So this is why you feel sore in both kind of workouts. But let's move on to hypertrophy, which is building muscle growth, right? You need to understand, first of all, what is the main driver of hypertrophy? Main driver of hypertrophy is actually what we call mechanical tension. Okay, so basically it's force applied to a muscle under load, and the only way this can work effectively is when the weight is high enough so that you can recruit more muscle fibers. So actually, if you think about it, when you run, you're actually still having load, right? But the problem is every step is too light in order to recruit a lot of muscle fibers. That's why you can do like 1,000 steps, 10,000 steps at one go. When you go to the gym, usually people tell you the range of like 5 to 30 reps, right? So you have to pick a weight that is challenging enough so that it will recruit all these muscle fibers. And that is why running will never be as hypertrophic as going to the gym, because this, right, or your cycling or your Pilates, when you can do like a lot of reps with it, the weight is not high enough in order to recruit a lot of muscle fibers, which doesn't help with your mechanical tension as much, and that is why it's less hypertrophic.